Hi, it's me again. Not a student myself. I did stumble across this in my feed though, and I thought the headline was funny. I haven't actually read it yet. I thought we could read it together and see what it says. I just like the headline. Look at the headline. Look. I pirate, lol. How Edinburgh students get around buying a TV license. Well, that's right up my alleyway, isn't it? So let's see what they've got to say here. A recent survey conducted by the student found that while the majority of students are required to own a TV license, only 20% have actually paid for one. And I don't blame you. I don't blame you either. If you live in the halls, you live on campus, you've got a room there, you will never, ever, ever see a TV license gun, which is the only way you can get in trouble for it. You will never see one. You will never, ever see one because they can't just rock up and start walking around the campus and knocking on people's doors, can they? They have to seek permission from the university to access the campus, to access the halls, to do all of that. And it won't be forthcoming. Why would they have a stranger walking around the halls with all the kids in there, probably drunk or, throwing super noodles at each other or whatever you students do nowadays? It won't happen. So if you live on the halls, I'm not saying watch whatever you want to watch. I never say that. If you don't have a TV license, you can't watch a recording of things being broadcast or access BBC iPlayer, or there's a student rule we'll talk about in a minute. But how would they know if you're doing something wrong without coming in? And they can't come in. And even if they could get on there, you don't let them in anyway. So I'm surprised that there's 20% of students pay for it, to be honest. That seems high to me. Students need a TV license to watch or record live TV on any channel service and use BBC iPlayer. That's like my catchphrase, word for word, of someone at the student, Orla Stopforth. Watch my videos, Orla. I like it. And it's right at the top as well, like I always say to do. No, you're going to get a good score for this. I already like you, Orla. A license is not needed for streaming services like Netflix, Disney Plus, on-demand live TV. Yeah, it's not. Just don't watch a recording that's being broadcast or access BBC iPlayer to watch BBC stuff. You don't require a TV license. Now, I know a few younger people, not many. I know a couple of young people. There's a couple in the family. And I don't know any of them that watch broadcast TV, apart from my nephew. They have a TV license at their house, who's big into football. So he wouldn't miss live football. But no one else does. No one else. My niece has just got her first place. She's in her early 20s, just moved in with her partner. She's got her first place. And we talked about this. And she's like, what is there on telly I want to watch? She streams everything. She's got Netflix, Disney Plus, ITVX for Love Island. They have no interest in it. They don't require live TV, these younger people. It's only old biddies like us that still watch broadcast TV, isn't it? Oh, look, they get onto the really weird loophole. Look, if you live at another address outside term time, for example, with a parent or guardian, you can use this license while you're at university on any device. This applies if a device is battery powered. It's the most ridiculous thing. So if like the university isn't your full-time address, you live with your parents normally out in the countryside or whatever. If they've got a TV license at their address, that covers you while you're at your student address to watch it on your laptop or your phone, your iPad, whatever, as long as it's not plugged into the mains. How would they possibly police that? It's the most ridiculous rule ever. And it's absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, I thought it said in the headline something about pirating. I wanted to read that. Where is it? Talking here about the letters. They've been getting letters to the student accommodation. About how threatening. You know how threatening the stupid letters are. According to TV licensing service, these letters are sent to all homes that don't have a TV license and may become progressively stronger if ignored. Yeah, some of them are quite threatening. You're a regular viewer, you'll know I talk about them all, don't I? However, some students expressed feeling concerned by license investigations. One student responded. They target immigrant students, elderly and the infirm. These are most likely to be manipulated by the big red scary letters. They're a disgrace to this country. Well put. But it's not the letters that are a problem. A lot of people are scared by the letters. But if you ignore the letters for long enough, they'll send the boys round to demand their money with menaces. That's the bit that really scares them. Before my mum got her free one, we got her to cancel, and she was just streaming. She was playing by the rules and everything. But it was the thought of someone knocking on her door that terrified her, not the letters. And they know that, and they do it on purpose. Other methods include using piracy websites to view content or using streaming services that do not require TV licenses. One student added that they stream from websites of dubious legality to get around buying a license. You don't even necessarily need websites of dubious legality. There is the odd BBC show that I quite like and I do miss. I used to love a bit of Dragon's Den, but it's all on here on YouTube, on the clips anyway. Only the best bits are on there. The Apprentice, I've always enjoyed The Apprentice, and I haven't watched last year's, and I believe there's another one just started now from what I see in the paper. You can find it on these websites, but not necessarily dubious. You find Daily Motion, for instance. If you type in Dragon's Den 2023, 24, whatever, into Google, and then you hit the videos tab at the top, and then you can go Tools, Source, and you can pick Daily Motion. I know. Is Daily Motion dubious? I mean, it's probably illegally uploaded. But, it's not that's Daily Motion's problem, not my problem. Well, I was expecting a bit more from that article, but never mind. Never mind. It's nice to see that students aren't falling for the scary tactics, hey? 20% actually pay for one? I'd rather see that at zero. I mean, if you live in the halls, I can understand why you wouldn't pay it. If you, say you live off campus in a house share, HMO, whatever, yeah, I could see why you could pay. Maybe it's built into the fee for your room or something where you all have to pay a share of the license fee, whatever. I don't know. But it is a ridiculous situation. And I'm surprised anyone under the age of, 25 even considers the license fee a necessary thing to pay, because they just don't watch broadcast TV, do they? What do you think about this? Let me know your thoughts on it down in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching. Hit all the buttons and everything while you're down there, leaving your comment. And if you do that, hopefully I'll see you in another video again soon, won't I? Ta-da.